Oh, hello, everybody. This is RJ Epic here, and welcome to my all-new comic haul number 62. That is right, I'm back with another all-new comic haul. I only have about 20 minutes to make this video, so it probably won't be the longest video that I make. But I actually have a pretty big haul for you guys. I have either 44 or 45. I kind of might have messed up my count a little bit. If I counted correctly and didn't mess up, which actually could be the case, and I have 44 comics before the two I got for free that I'm going to show first. So yeah, it's a pretty big haul, and I'm excited. There's actually like 3 hauls worth of comics in this one haul. I've kind of just been behind on making a haul video, and I kind of just wanted to wait too and stuff, and I don't know. There's quite a bit of money spent in this haul, though, is all I know. So yeah, but I got some awesome books, some books I'm really excited to read. This is probably actually one of the hauls I've ever been the most exciting hauls I've ever had. It's up there. So yeah. So first, over here on the left, I have my Independence section. Then in the middle here, I have my Marvel section. And for a very special reason, my DC section is coming last here on the right, as we'll see later on. Because before the books I got last night in my last haul, the DC section wasn't that built up. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get right into the haul because I don't have too long to make this video. So yeah, first we'll start with the independent section, of course. And first off, I have 2 free books that I got. They're actually supposed to be 25 cents American, but my shop in Canada is just giving them away for free because you can't really profit off them where we live, or anything, or just in general, really. So yeah, so there's the Shrugged Primer. These are both Aspen primers, the Shrugged Primer and the Journey Primer. So yeah, cool stuff. My shop's had these for a while, but I keep forgetting to get them, and last night I was just like, oh yeah, well, might as well take a couple. There was a third one too that was like the grand history and future and present and stuff of like where Aspen has been is trying to go and stuff, and I didn't really get that one. Aspen has never really caught my eye too much, but they actually kind of do look like they have some interesting books out right now. But I just can't get into Aspen books. But I'll give these primers a shot, and maybe in the future I can jump into an Aspen series. I've always been interested in Journey, kind of, but yeah. I didn't really know many Aspen series besides Journey anyway, but yeah. Oh, but besides, what's the other one? It's getting a primer and it's coming out in June. It's like the 4th volume or something more than that. I can't remember the name now, but yeah. Okay, let's get into the comics I actually bought now. I finally got another issue that's WWE related, another comic that's WWE related, and I finally got one of the specials. I had the SummerSlam special. I still have 2 covers for the Survivor Series special and 2 covers. I think I have 1 or 2 covers for Royal Rumble special, and I have 2 for WrestleMania. So yeah, but I finally got an issue that's WWE related, a comic that's WWE related, and it's one of the specials. Finally got one of these more expensive specials. I got the WWE SummerSlam 2017 special. This one looks like it's going to be pretty good. Really going to try to catch up on the WWE comics here soon. So yeah, this is my first step towards that. Get one of the expensive specials out, which felt nice to do. So yeah, glad I got this one and can't wait to read it. It looks pretty good. I'm quite behind on the WWE stuff though. I finished off a few series in this haul actually. At least. And one of those is Tomb Raider Survivors Crusade. I got the last 2 issues. I got Tomb Raider Survivors Crusade, issue number 3, and issue number 4. So happy to finally have the series finished. I liked the first 2 issues. I really liked issue 1. Issue 2 let me down a little bit, but I have a feeling, I still enjoyed the series, and yeah, I'll be picking up the Tomb Raider Inferno series when it comes out in June, which is like the next chapter of this overall Tomb Raider story, and I have to go back and get the old Tomb Raider issues at some point between the last 2 bigger ongoing volumes. So yeah, I'm really excited. It's pretty good, and I'm glad to have it finished though. Next, I started a new independent series. I actually have a few number 1s in this haul, which are all very exciting stuff. So yeah, this is the only independent one though. I got the only copy that my shop got in of Skyward issue number 1. This looks really good. The art is beautiful. I cannot wait to read this. I have a feeling I'm really going to like it, and that this is probably going to end up on my pull, which I can't afford because my pull list is actually really huge. Like, my pull is huge. I've added so many series to my pull lately, but I think it's off too, so yeah. But my pull list is the biggest it's ever been right now, so yeah. But I have a feeling this is going to make its way on. I really gotta figure out how to cut down and stuff, but yeah. Got Skyward issue number 1. It looked too good. It looked too good. I couldn't pass it down. I love the layout of the cover and stuff with the number 1 here, and yeah, I just couldn't resist. Speaking of new independent series, I've added to my my pull list, and that are costing me more money. The first one is I got Oblivion Song issue number 2. This, along with the next series you're gonna see, I'm really trying to stay caught up to date on it. So when the issues come out, I get them, which is what I did when these came out, not last week but the week before. I got them right away. So yeah, the second week of April, I picked them up right away. So I got Oblivion Song number 2. Which I'm really excited to read. Number 1 was awesome. And I got Gideon Falls number 2. The regular cover and the variants. I'm getting both covers of each issue for this series. Glad Oblivion Song doesn't do variants, but yeah. Kirkman's not a variant guy. I love it though. So yeah. Another awesome series. Can't wait to read both Oblivion Song and Gideon Falls. So yeah. Exciting stuff here in this haul. Now moving on to the Marvel section. First off, I got a couple of variants that I just wanted to get out. I got Offenders number 675, which is No Surrender Part 1. This is the 3rd print. Like this cover. I wanted to get that out because I said screw it, why not? And I got the cover I forgot to get in the last haul, which is for X-Men Blue issue number 21. It is the Poison Spider-Man trading card variant. I meant to get this one in last haul. And the next few books I have to show you guys, I actually had to order I had to order online, and they took a while to come in. These first 2 took a little while to come in because I ordered these at like the beginning of the month. They just came in on Friday. I know it was Thursday they came in, and the last one came in like a couple weeks back or whatever. But yeah, I had to order these few issues online, and then the last one, was at my shop, but my shop didn't have them, and I haven't been able to find them or anything, so I had to order them online, which kind of screwed me out of getting more comics out of my pull. But yeah, I can finally say at least, and I can say now that I have all the gaps filled in for the Old Man Logan issues that I was missing, because now I have Old Man Logan issue number 11, which is part 3 of The Last Ronin, The Art of War. Old Man Logan number 12, The Last Ronin part 4, The Old Man and the Boy. Old Man Logan, these bags need to be replaced, but yeah. Old Man Logan issue number 16, part 1 of a 2-part story. I think it was 2-part, but yeah, really excited to read this one. I'm really excited to read all of these, but I liked the second part of this story, so I can't wait to read the first part. And the last part of the past live story, which was just Jeff Lemire's last story on this series, which was Old Man Logan issue number 24, and I definitely can't wait to read this one to see how Jeff Lemire ended his run. So yeah, this is the one my shop had. So I finally have all the Old Man Logan issues up to the last one I bought, which was, I want to say 35, but maybe 36. 35 or 36 was the last issue I picked up. I'm 2 or 3 issues behind now on Old Man Logan. I think I'm 3. Yeah, I think the last issue that came out was 38, I want to say. So I think the last issue I have would be 35. Ooh, I finished off at least 4 series in this haul. Because here we have another one, which actually, I got the first 2 issues in the first haul, and then I got the second 2 in this second haul I had, so yeah. But I finished off Tales of Suspense. I didn't mean to get so far behind that I just read the last 4 issues in one go and get them in one part, but with only reading the first issue before. But that's what happened. I'll probably read the first issue again before I actually finish off the series and read these issues. But yeah, I'm glad to have finished the series, and from the first issue I really enjoyed the first issue. So yeah, I can't wait. From memory, I think I enjoyed the first issue of Tales of Suspense more than I really enjoyed the Marvel Toon one. first issues, I think. So yeah, but I got Tales of Suspense issue number 101. I got the regular cover, part 2 of Red Ledger, and I got the Avengers variants. And then I got Tales of Suspense number 102. I got both of those issues in the first haul I had, which is part 3 of Red Ledger. Then in the second haul I had, I finished off the series because it finished this past week. I got Tales of Suspense number 103, which is part 4 of 5 of Red Ledger. And then I got Tales of Suspense number 104, part 5 of 5 of Red Ledger. So yeah, this Tales of Suspense is over now. I'm excited to read. Black Widow has returned. And yeah, exciting stuff. Oh, another variant I wanted to get out was Captain America number 698, the second print. The reason why I got Captain America is because number 700 came out, so I got Captain America number 699, and I got Captain America number 700. I only got the one cover. I had the chance to get the Venom cover, but I was like, you know what, it's not that great of a cover. I don't care too much if I miss out on the Venom cover, and somebody else that wanted 2 copies in my shop, and they got 2 copies. So I was like, you know what, I'll give them my copy. Screw it. Even though I should have just got it, but it's fine. It's in a more expensive book anyway, so I'll get the Venom cover at some other point if I really want it, but yeah. I got Captain America number 700, and that makes me happy, so yeah. And I finally caught up a little bit on Amazing Spider-Man this past week. 799 came out, but I caught up and got 797 and 798, so the first 2 parts of Go Down Swinging. So I got Amazing Spider-Man number 797, the regular cover, the Ramos Connecting variants, and the Mighty Thor variants by Clayton Crane. And then I got Amazing Spider-Man number 798, the regular cover, the Venom 30th anniversary variant, and the Ramos Connecting variant. And the reason I didn't get Amazing Spider-Man number 799 is because my shop only got one of the 3 Ramos Connecting covers that were supposed to come in, and all 3 are called for, and somebody else got to the shop before I did, so I didn't get to get it. So I'm waiting for the Ramos Connecting cover to come in, and they better come in like the supplier said they're supposed to. The other 2 are supposed to be coming in, so I hope they do, because I'm literally like, I was the first one and the only one at first that had jumped on and wanted to get these connecting covers. So I'm gonna be really angry if I don't get the connecting cover, if I'm missing a connecting cover. I will order it online, but I'm gonna be really angry. Oh, actually, I probably can't, because it's probably freaking expensive, because all the Amazing Spider-Man issues are crazy expensive, so I better get the friggin' connecting cover, or else I'm gonna be really mad, especially since I love Ramos' art. I always have. I thought it was a mistake when they took Ramos off the Amazing Spider-Man series. But for the rest of the Marvel books, I got a couple new number 1s. First off, I got Exiles issue number 1 by Saladin Ahmed. Can't wait to read this one. The writer of Black Bolt. Should be good stuff. The art I'm not really a fan of, but I might get used to it. We'll see. But yeah, excited to read it. And I'm starting to go quicker because I realize how much time I have left, so I gotta go quick. And I got Domino number 1, Gail Simone's first series with Marvel in 10 years. It looks really good. The art's beautiful. Can't wait to read it. I got a few covers for this one. Got the regular. I got the Elsa Chaudet variant, and I got the action figure variant, and I can't wait to read this one. Now I'm going to move on to DC. I finished off the Dead Man series, getting the last issue, number 6 of 6. Nice cover. Can't wait to read this one. I've only read the first issue still so far. I'll put this one, I'll read issues 2 for 5 in one go. I might read number 1 over again. I might not. We'll see. Probably won't, to be honest, but yeah. Then I finished off another series. I finally got the issues with Nightwing, the New Order. I needed to finish off the series. I got Nightwing, the New Order, number 4 of 6, 5 of 6, and 6 of 6. Finally got that series, and it's been sitting in my pull for so long. And then the last comic I got in this haul was the big one from this last week, possibly the biggest one of this year. It is Action Comics number 1000, the first superhero comic to hit 1,000 issues. I'm because Bendis is coming, and because it's such a special occasion, I'm jumping on the Superman titles. I'm jumping on Action and Superman. I guess I'll probably end up picking up the Action Comics and Superman specials coming out next month. But I'm jumping on with Action 1000, and I got all the variants besides the blank, all the regular variants besides the blank cover. So I got the regular cover / kind of like the modern day cover. I got the 1930s variants. I got the 1940s variant. I got the 1940s variant. I got the 1950s variant, This one's by Cho, I know, Michael Cho. 1950s variant. 1960s all red variant, which is one of my favorites. This one and the 80s are my two favorites. So yeah, I love this cover. I love this cover. All reds are, love it. I got the Steranko 1970s variant. I got the, I forget who does this one, but the beautiful 1980s variant, which is, I don't know if I'd say this is my favorite because of the all red cover, but between this and the all red 1960s cover, they're my favorite. This is probably my favorite cover, to be honest. I really love this cover. And we were actually shorted on it at our shop, so yeah. Got the 90s variants, and I got the also beautiful 2000s variants. So yeah, I was planning on actually getting this book anyway, and really, I was tempted not to get all the covers, and I really didn't want to because it cost so much. I actually worked it out, so I the way I got these books is I got them tax-free, which was nice too. So it only came to $85.50, and it could have come to almost $100 with tax, but so that worked out. I get a little deal. But yeah, I decided, you know what, I'll get all the covers, because the only covers I kind of wasn't planning on getting that I wasn't the biggest fan of was the 1930s cover and the 1990s, but I was kind of planning to get the rest. Oh, the 1950s I wasn't really planning to get either, but I was kind of planning to get the rest. So I was like, you know what, screw it, because I mean, now that I have it, now that I've seen it and stuff, I was like, yeah, the strength cover isn't all that special. So I probably could have passed in the strength cover if I was going to pass, but I was like, I want the strength cover because strength does do awesome art. You know what? It is a good cover still, so I still like it. But yeah, the covers I was set on was, of course, the regular, because I have to get the regular cover. I was set on this 2000s cover. I was set on the all red 60s cover. I was set on the 80s cover for sure, because I think that's really my favorite, with all red 60s one close behind. And I was pretty set on the 1940s variant because it's Michael Cho's art, and I actually do like it too. So yeah, my shop owner didn't really like it, but I do. But yeah, I just ended up getting all the covers, and I'm actually happy I did do it. I feel like as a collector and just in general, and where it's such a special occasion, it's like, you know what, I feel like I'm gonna regret if I don't get them all, and I'm kind of lucky I could have got them all anyway with the orders we got and whatever. So I don't know. I'm happy I got them all. It's like I have the full set. I didn't get the blank, of course. I just don't think it's worth it. I don't see myself going to any conventions anytime soon. So yeah, but glad I got all the covers, and you know, it feels good, and it's a special occasion. I'm jumping on because Bendis is coming in because it's such a special occasion. I'm probably gonna try to go back and get some Superman and Action Comics issues at some points, and maybe really get. I've never been the biggest fan of Superman, but I don't know. I want to give him a try, you know, and see how it goes. But yeah. And the Superman books have looked so good lately. It's like, but Man of Steel is coming. I'll be reading that. And then when Superman relaunches, I'll be reading that. And when Action continues with 1001, I'll be reading that. Which the cover for that book doesn't look that great, but I'll still give it a chance. It's Bendis. But Superman #1 looks really good with the cover. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about the Superman books right now, but I'm excited to read Action 1000. I flipped through it some. Looks like it'll probably be a fun time. I've heard both awesome things and disappointing things, but I've heard a lot of bad things about the Bendis story and about some of the stories, and it seems like the stories that are really good, people agree, and the stories that aren't as great, people agree all around. So I'm kind of worried, but I'm hopeful, and I know I'm a huge Bendis fan, and usually I like basically whatever he does. I know lately he's been it's felt like he's just kind of been doing the same thing, and not as inspired, but I have some faith, and yeah, it's time for me to give Superman his try. I've never been the biggest fan, but he's grown on me over the years, and I'm at the point where I want to give Superman a try, so we'll see. I love how I'm getting a Superman series, multiple Superman series before I'm like jumping on a Batman title. Like that's been going, like the only Batman title I really jumped onto and kept getting was All-Star Batman. That's been over for a while, and I haven't really been reading any Batman like ever. Like I don't have that much Batman, so I love how I'm jumping into Superman titles before Batman. I love Batman way more. But yeah, anyway guys, I have to end this video now because I'm about to run out of time. But anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, comment, even share if you'd like to. And anyway, I'll see you all in the next video, hopefully. And peace out. Bye.